making today is Swedish egg coffee, which is another not very well known coffee in Sweden. Sometimes it's called Norwegian, and there's also a version of Hungarian. Okay, so we're gonna boil this. With our Ronson butane burner. This is a preheated one. I have a 1/4 cup one-half cup, right? I said 1/2, right? I have 1/2 cup of ground coffee, and we're going to put just the egg white, although you can put the yolk as well, and it tastes a lot better with the yolk. You can also put about 1/2 cup of hot water to mix with the egg white. And not only the egg white, but we're going to add that as well. Believe it or not, this is a real recipe, and I have in my research I have read some forums from my letters from an old Swedish forum, genealogical forum. So they are pretty old, and some of them are saying that they don't know about it. They remember about it from their grandparents, which these people are saying that they are in their 80s and 90s, and the forum itself is a very old one. Okay, so we got this coffee and it's clumped. I think I'm going to add a little bit of hot water. Just so it's not very dry. It's good. There we have it. Our coffee. We're just waiting for this to boil. If this is ever gonna boil. Before I ran out of butane. I have other backup plans in case we run out of butane. I have this. This is more trusted. And this is kinda getting low on fuel. So we'll just use this. And there we have it. It's now boiling very nicely. Now, a lot of people think that this is only prevalent in the Lutheran Church in the Midwest, but that is really not true. It just so happened that the Swedish immigrants in the US were able to preserve this tradition of making coffee. Do a little bit of stir. Meanwhile, I have 2 more eggs here. Look at the salt, the rock salt, please, and a fork. What I'm making here, it's not my original creation, but something that I saw on one of the websites, and I'm sure that you know, a lot of people have done this before, and I'm not even sure if anybody can claim originality to this. So we're just gonna beat the egg. And we're not gonna put this in the Swedish egg, but I thought it's gonna be good to have it along with the Swedish egg coffee. So you're hearing right if you think that this is my steam wand on my espresso. Let me just show you how the coffee looks like. It's like a science experiment of a volcano erupting with the grinds on top. Okay? And I'm just gonna do another stir. Let it cook for maybe 3 more minutes. Meanwhile, I'm gonna cook my egg with the steam wand, and this is what I call expressions. Very nice. One word of caution, you gotta be careful when you're using the steam wand, otherwise it might splash all over you. Okay, and don't forget to clean the steam wand once you're done. Really clean it well. And there we have it, our expressions. Oh, beautiful. I think I forgot the... Did I forget the salt? I think I forgot the salt. Huh? I don't really know how long it's been, but we're gonna turn this off now and let it settle. this is very hot, I'm just gonna I put a little bit of ice in my water. This is just to cool it down a bit and let the coffee grinds settle. Put that there in that table, please. Now, since Ali, Erica's sister, has to go to work, what I'll do is not wait for it to settle down, but we're going to strain it. Hey Marlene, how are you?
Good. Hi. Can I just have the drink, please? Bubble. Do you have bubble yet?
Yeah, the bubbles should be ready.
Okay.
Yep.
Yes. The frozen, right? Is that how you say it?
Smoothie.
Smoothie, yeah. Is it the matcha?
Yeah.
And not very sweet.
Don't put any additional sweetener. Just to make sure that there are no additional
Just a small one.
sediments in there. And then it's ready to serve. Meanwhile, I'm also making a spread for a bread. And just to show you the love affair of the Southeast Asians with the condensed milk. We use condensed milk for so many things, or so many food. And for those that don't have a lot of money or cannot afford, what we do and what I have done myself when I was a kid is use evaporated milk and then add powdered sugar and mix them together. And you can make it as thick enough as you want. Now I'm ready to enjoy my bread with either the condensed milk or the mixture of the evaporated milk with sugar. And I think I have to bring this coffee now to Ali.